This is Kevin Davis with Coastal Carolina Athletic Media Relations, and you're listening to the Inside Blitz with Levon Kirkland.
Hi, welcome back to the Inside Blitz with Levon Kirkland. We're doing the college football preview, and we traveled down to the coast where we talked to our guy, Kevin Davis from Coastal Carolina. Kevin, how you doing, my friend?
I'm doing good, sir. I hope all is well with you. Glad to be here.
Man, we're so happy to have you, and we really appreciate everything Coastal Carolina does for the South Carolina Football Hall of Fame. Now, Kevin, you're down the coast. Tell me, what's a good spot to eat?
Oh man, there's so many good seafood places down here. I couldn't even list one for you. I mean, there's so many good spots. I think I've put on weight since moving down here to the coast just because there's so many good places to eat. But, you know, you can't go wrong with anything down on 17 or even on 501. Any of those restaurants will treat you good.
Okay, if I'm a seafood guy, you got to help me out. I'm a seafood guy.
Man, there's so many seafood buffets down along the coast. You can't go wrong there. There's all kinds of, like, Captain George's. There's also, you got Shuckers. You got Brother Shuckers. You got all kinds of places like that. And then, of course, you got your seafood chain. Joe's Crab Shack and things like that. So you can't go wrong with seafood down here.
Okay, I'm already getting full now. So let's go into the season. What are you guys looking for in this upcoming season?
We're a very young team. We've got over 60 freshmen and redshirt freshmen on our roster. So I think we're looking just to get better each and every day. We didn't finish the season out on a high note last year. We were one win away from bowl eligibility in our first year to be eligible and couldn't get that last sixth win over the last four games. So I think we're hungry. Our guys are hungry and ready to play, and they know that they can play at this level. They just know they got to finish. And so I know our leaders are looking to kind of take that next step and show these younger guys, we can play in the Sun Belt Conference and at the FBS level. We just got to be able to finish the entire season out.
Okay. Well, we love players. Tell us some players that we should be watching out for on your team.
If you start on the defensive side of the ball for us, you got Teron Jackson, defensive end. Him and Jeffrey Gunter, who was a nominee for your guys' award, the Blanchard Award last year. Teron's going to take a huge step this year, moving to a 3-4 multiple base defense. That frees him up a lot on that end and allows him to use his speed and size. And behind him you got Silas Kelly, who would kind of lead our linebacker core again this year. He played injured over the last four games last year and still was getting 7 tackles a game. And our secondary is going to be young, but, we expect good things out of them. They're very athletic, but we only got three upperclassmen, that are going to be playing back there. So a lot of youth. And then on the offensive side, it starts up front. We got our redshirt junior center and Trey Carter, and we have 3 offensive linemen that started every game last year, and they're back to kind of help secure that line because we have 2 sophomore quarterbacks that are going to be pretty much platooning all season long, and Bryce Carpenter and Fred Payton. So a lot of youth that's behind that offensive line, and then we got one of our best returners is our back C.J. Marable, who led us in rushing last year with just under 700 yards, and he'll be more of a feature back this year, whereas last year he split time with Marcus Outlow. And then on the outside, we lost a couple good receivers. So again, a lot of youth, so a lot of unknowns, but we like the upside that these guys have.
Now, Coach Chadwell, can you tell us what makes Coach Chadwell the guy for the job? Give us some insight that we don't know anything about him.
Coach Chadwell is a guy that will take the shirt off his back and help anyone. I mean, that's just what he does. I mean, he is a family guy. He's got all these guys believing in family and buying into what him and his staff are saying. You have to believe in yourself. If you can't believe in yourself or in the guy next to you, then you can't believe in the team, and you can't believe in that you're going to win. And it always starts with you in terms of yourself, and that's kind of the motto this year. And it's one of those things where he is out there. The coaching staff are out there running with the guys during the conditioning. They're in it 100% for the guys, and it's beyond football. It's beyond the X's and O's with him, just like it was with Coach Mobley. It's just a more hands-on approach than Coach Mobley was.
Right. Can you tell us a little bit more about the BAM program? We've heard a lot of great things about it.
Yeah, so BAM stands for Be a Man, and it's not sexist by any means. It just means it's for somebody in terms of a person, not necessarily a man, or it could be male or female. A person takes responsibility for themselves and stands on their own 2 feet. So that means basically there's no rules in our football program. It's one standard, and that's BAM. To take responsibility for yourself and stand up and face any type of consequences you have for making a wrong decision. So they don't have any rules technically for missing meetings or anything like that. But if it gets out of hand, then they approach it as you're not taking responsibility for yourself, and that one standard is how the staff and players handle how they go about their business. They stand up on their own 2 feet. They make their own decisions, and they're responsible for those decisions, good or bad.
Well, that's ownership. That's I really like that program.
Right.
Yeah,
exactly. There's a lot of ownership and accountability amongst yourself, and then the players themselves hold each other accountable into that standard as well.
Love it very much. Now, you guys have been a good program for a long time, but just for people who don't know, what's the best way fans can follow the program and how to get tickets?
The best way to follow Coastal football is, you can go on goccusports.com. That's our official website. It's got all the schedules, recaps, information, bios for all the coaches, all the sports, all 19 sports across the board. And then we also have Coastal Football on Twitter, Coastal Football on Instagram for all the social media guys out there that love to follow sports on social media and know what's happening. Basically, the behind-the-scenes stuff is what I like to call it. And then you can buy tickets through goccusports.com. We have a ticket office there that you guys that your fans can buy tickets through. We got a new stadium, newly renovated stadium. We've moved up to FBS, and now we have 20,000 seat capacity stadium. We've added suites. We've added a number of seating, third level to our stadium. So it's going to be an exciting time, and you don't want to miss Coastal football and then the Coach Chadwell era game.
Wow, new stadium, suites. What's a good game that you recommend that any fan should come to this year?
I think the season opener is going to be the first really good game at home. It's versus Eastern Michigan, a bowl team from last year, an up-and-coming MAC program. And the MAC and somehow they have a lot of history in those bowl games, so that'll be an exciting game. And then you can't miss Georgia State coming into town later on in October, on October 12th. And then, of course, Troy comes in later on November 2nd, and that's a big rivalry game that's kind of stirred up the last couple of years with us moving over to Sun Belt. And then we're going to play on prime time on November 7th versus Louisiana on ESPNU. So we encourage fans to come out to that one because then they can be seen on TV.
There you go.
Wow. So your suites, could anybody just come to your suites like Levon Kirkland?
Oh, yeah. Kirkland, we got plenty of tickets available. You can buy a suite ticket, and we got to get you food and beverages and a great seat inside, the air conditioning, so you don't have to sit outside in the hot coastal weather. But, we do have suite tickets are available. You can contact our ticket office, and they'll help you out with that.
Okay, cool. Because I love watching football inside.
Oh yeah, you get the nachos or hot dogs and a nice cold drink inside. Can't beat that.
You're talking my language. You really talking my language. Hey Kevin, we want to thank you so much for coming on today. We really appreciate it.
Guys, I appreciate you taking the time to talk to me.
Hey, make sure you come back too, okay?
All right, anytime. You guys let me know.
All right, Godspeed.
Thanks so much. Ball at the beach.
Yeah. Go Sean.
That's right. Go Shants.